Welcome back to Sha'ar HaYichud. Today we are back learning the Sea of Wisdom, the Elul edition by Rav Morgenstern. So let's see what he says today. And today is a very interesting day. It's the Baal Shem Tov's birthday. Baruch Hashem. Baal Shem Tov is amazing, and we're all here because of the Baal Shem Tov, really. Baal Shem Tov was able to take the secrets of Kabbalah and bring it down to our level. And he is the father of Chassidut. And what birthed that was Breslov, Chabad, Bells, all the different types of Chassidus. And there's like 200 different types. There's so many that I don't even know, like the names, but there's many different ones. And all these names come from different places, right? Breslov isn't an actual city, it's a place. Chabad is Chachma Bina Dat, that's a different concept. But Trisk, it was a place, and there's many different places. Makarv, and each one had, think of it as like a prism with light going through, right? So there's the main idea of Breslov, of Baal Shem Tov, like a white light, and then it makes a rainbow of many different types, and they're all different thoughts, different ideas, different styles of Chassidus, but it's all Kabbalistic. Everything in Chassidus is connected to the pamimiut, the essence of Torah, the secrets. So it's the Baal Shem Tov's birthday. Happy birthday, Baal Shem Tov. Light a candle, connect to his teachings. They'll change your life. And also, he wasn't Jewish, but just saying, in America, there's things happening right now with this whole Charlie thing that he got shot. Everything happens from Hashem. He was a man of faith. He blessed the Jewish people, and he knew that if he blessed us, he would be blessed. And we're going to see his blessings develop, and may his family be protected. And may every Jew get out of America, because it's getting crazy, guys. I personally, I know firsthand because I was born and raised in Parkland, Florida. What happened in Parkland? Most people know. If you haven't known, it was a big mass shooting. That was my high school. And the world's getting crazy. It's okay, because Mashiach's coming. Even the Siddiqim, they say, they would say back then, may Mashiach come, but I don't want to be there, because they knew that it was going to get hectic. So it's getting crazy, guys. It's getting really crazy. Why does Hashem do this? So we could turn to him, and just know, life and death this world is not the end. We come here to work, to get closer, to work on ourselves, to grow, and then we go back up to Hashem. There is a place called the world to come. There is a dimension called Gan Eden, and we're all going to go back there. Everyone in their own time, in the right time, all from Hashem. But Baruch Dayan Ha'emet, to him, I didn't agree with everything he was saying, but I appreciated a man with passion and faith and blessing the Jewish state and the Jewish people. So, yeah, and the whole world is shook up. And now is September 11th, right? It's the flag is half staffed right now in America, not just for 9/11, but also for Charlie, because I saw President Trump is saying have it like that till Sunday. We're living in history right now. We are. We're seeing a lot of miraculous things happen, and right here he's talking about the obstacles of this world. So let's see what Rav Morgenstern has to say. It is our task to learn how we can better our avodat Hashem, considering these ideas. Let's see what he's talking about. We can best do this through explaining. Through this pasuk of the parsha in which parsha is this? It's Re'eh. He's commenting on Re'eh, which means to see. So the parsha here is saying 6 days you shall eat matzot, and on the 7th day there shall be an assembly to Hashem and your God. You shall not do work on it. This is Devarim 16:18. So there, the Ramban, he comments and he asks a logical question. Why are the concept of assembly and the prohibition of the malacha mentioned in this segment, where the subject is only the various karbanot brought up on the festivals, which are only in Re'eh? What does he mean here? This inclusion has a deeper meaning. At the end of days, Hashem will plead with us to return to him. During the entire month of Elul, which is the end of days in the cycle of the year, right? Because Tishrei, Rosh Hashanah, is the brand new beginning of the year. So technically we're in the end of days. Hashem shines his lights of the 13 midot of Rachamim upon us, since he wishes to make up with us in a preparation for the high holidays. This time is filled with love, as we find in the Pasuk, Ani ledodi v'dodi li. I am my beloved, and my beloved is for me. That is Shir Shirim, Shlomo Melech, King Solomon. He wrote that in 6:3, which forms the acronym Elul. If you take Ani ledodi v'dodi li, that's the acronym spelling out Elul. But our desire is too much of the pleasures of this world prevents us from truly returning to Hashem. This is similar to the teaching in the Zohar, book 3, 111b, that when Adam ate from the forbidden fruit, he violated the 3 cardinal sins. The meaning of this is astonishing. The statement is that the 3 cardinal sins correspond to the lusts of physical pleasures of the various forms, which is adultery, right? Jealousy, and murder. Oh wait, sorry. Oh, he's doing in parentheses. Forms of adultery, jealousy, murder, they're connected together, and the desire for honor, which is idolatry. So the 3, so we don't get to just mixed up. The 3 cardinal sins: adultery, murder, idolatry. Those are the big 3. When the month of Elul comes around, it is the task of every Jew to slaughter his Yetzer Hara and free himself from materialism. This emerges from the teachings in Likutei Moharan, from Rabbi Nachman, that each of the festivals is an auspicious time to overcome each and one of these 3 major bad traits that we have in us. With this advent of Elul, right, we have this special time now. We are to arouse ourselves to try to find a way to truly find a veikut, connection, clinging to Hashem, but we have not yet been healed from our sicknesses of our materialism.
Veikut or dekut?
The veikut.
The veikut.
Yeah.
Okay.
The veikut.
And that is kind of a yichud with Hashem.
Yeah, a clinging. Your soul clings to Hashem. You're in total connection with Him. What were you saying?
Yearning.
Yearning gets you to the veikut.
Oh, okay.
For sure. It is for this purpose that Hashem reveals the powerful Torah and advice of the great tzaddikim of our generations. Although each tzaddik revealed Torah lessons that were appropriate for his own close students and of his generation, the greatest tzaddikim provided us with weapons to fight the sitra achra, the other side that has application to everyone, since it is through these Torah teachings that we find to conquer the entire world, that we will find to conquer the entire world. Meaning, we're going to overcome all these lusts that are holding us back. The Vilna Gaon, who was a big tzaddik, he taught that although each tzaddik needs to do the divine service of Mashiach in the time immediately preceding Mashiach's arrival, which is right now, the tzaddikim will have to do the work of Mashiach at the level of the neshama of Moshe Rabbeinu, who will then be the ultimate redeemer. This is alluded in the Pasuk, in Kohelet, which is also Shlomo Melech, that which was will be. whose initials form Moshe Rabbeinu. There's Mem, Shin, Hey. Yeah, Moshe. Wow.
Can you be can you say
And in other words, the Siddiqim, I don't fully understand what he's saying here, but the Siddiqim have a certain type of avoda, a certain type of work that they do, revealing certain pieces of Torah throughout time.
Okay.
And each one has their own like specific type of Torah, you know. And now that we're at the arrival of Mashiach's coming very soon, we're at the end of days. Every Tzaddik is saying that right now. We have till 6,000, the year 6,000, but there's Kabbalistic texts that say that Mashiach has to reign for a certain amount of time too, and supposedly we're like right at that cusp. Well, that we're like a little. Supposedly Mashiach's a little late right now, but
what year is he right now?
5786 right
This year.
right now.
Yeah. And then next month will be 57.
87.
87.
Yeah.
Okay.
Jewish year.
Okay.
And we have till 6,000, so that gives us what, 200 something years left.
Oh, it's 85.
Oh, 5785 right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. So then Rosh Hashanah will be 57.
Yeah, but isn't
86.
Moshiach's grandchildren supposed to reign for 120 years?
No one knows exactly what's going to happen,
Oh, okay.
but who knows? Maybe we might be able to live longer. We already are, right? People are living longer than we did in the past. Technology is getting better and better and better. Maybe there's going to be clones. I don't know. I really don't know what's about to happen. But the Vilna Gaon, actually, he was very scientific at the same time. Like I was telling you earlier, that the Vilna Gaon wanted to make science laboratories next to the Beit Midrash, because science and Torah, they go hand in hand. Because what is science? Science is observing this physical world and trial and error. Kabbalistic teachings, right? They're coming from the Creator on high and bringing it down to this physical world. And they say that there's going to be a point when Mashiach is getting close, that science and Torah, they're going to meet at a certain point, which they are. You could read this book, the sefer called The Coming Revolution, by what's his name, Zush Cohen, I think, Rabbi Cohen. Amazing sefer. It's like a textbook, like a physical textbook that you would find in a school, and it's beautiful pictures in there, and it's all the different discoveries that have been recently found, and how it's been in our books this whole time, and now the world is discovering it. So the Vilna Gaon said, make the laboratories right next to the Beit Midrash, and then you're gonna start seeing more and more miracles, right? And Israel is the leading right now of the tech world. Why is that? We're supposed to be the light onto the nations, and we're doing it right now with our hands tied behind our back because of all our crazy neighbors and people hating us for no reason. But imagine once everyone actually sees, oh wow, you're Jewish, go heal the world, you know, and they would help us. Then imagine we're gonna solve everything. Like we're gonna find a cure for cancer, we're gonna find a cure for AIDS, we're gonna find a cure for everything. There's going to be abundance everywhere. There's not going to be world hunger. We will figure it out. We have enough resources. We just have to stop the hate and the greed and start really working together. That's what the Jewish people are supposed to be, the light unto the nations. So, B'ezrat Hashem, if you're watching this, let's do it. Okay, so let's see what the Vilna Gaon is saying. The Arizal teaches that Moshe Rabbeinu's soul enters the soul of all the Tamei Chachamim. The how do you translate Tamei Chacham? A very wise sage, a wise rabbi. Torah scholar, yeah. Moshe's soul enters into them when they're. I don't know if you ever seen that. If you ever go up to a big rabbi, You ask him a question, and then it seems like he's channeling something.
So all the people that study in the Kola across the street are telling
They're connecting to Moshe's soul,
Okay.
for sure. Moshe's also, every soul of a Jew is a part of Moshe. So technically, we're all pieces of Moshe. The Rambam teaches that Moshe's work will be to fight the war of Hashem to expand the borders of Israel. In spiritual, where is that written? In Mishnah Torah Halachot
So
Malachim 11:4.
Moshe's work is expanded.
Mashiach's. I'll say it again. The Rambam,
Yeah.
Rabbi Moshe Maimonides, right? He writes that Moshe's work will be to fight the war of Hashem to expand the borders of Israel. In spiritual terms, this means to conquer one's material desires until they are subdued and only used to serve Hashem. It is impossible to truly attain Dveikut and grasp holiness if one has not overcome his material self, especially in the areas of overeating, of greed, of the tendency of oversleeping. Even the smallest degree to truly understand is only possible after one has defeated these desires, these physical desires. For this reason, most people, even the most learned, who know that the words of the true Tzaddikim do not yet truly grasp the depths of their words. It is only the truly unusual Tzaddikim of each generation who truly understands the depth of the Torah, because they overcame all these materialistic lusts and desires. Of course, understanding comes in direct accordance with how much one has refined oneself in these three areas. The more he has purified in the areas of food, greed, and sleep, the more he will truly guard the covenants, his brit, and the more that he will truly understand Hashem's desire for him and how truly to connect to Hashem in fullness. This is why our only hope is to merit the true Tzaddikim who truly purified themselves in every way and understood how to draw near to Hashem no matter the obstacle. It is though that the written works of these true Tzaddikim that one is redeemed from evil, since their very souls are in their writings. It is through these writings that we are able to access the deep Torah of Tzaddikim and are empowered to fight the forces of evil within. Basically, Tzaddikim overcame their Yetzer Hara. The top Tzaddikim that we know and love. I think Rav Morgenstern is there, personally. I've met him quite a few times, and he's literally a walking angel. Also, Rav Kook in Tveria, angelic. Rav Yitzhak, angelic. These guys, they overcame these human traits that we receive from, the sin of Adam and Eve. And it wasn't their fault. Listen, it was a test. And that test, every single person has inside of them. We all overeat. We all oversleep. Maybe we get a little greedy sometimes, even when you're a child, like mine. We have to learn to share. We have to learn to give. The Tzaddikim refine themselves so much that nothing bothers them really, and they're able to fully, truly connect to Hashem without their Yetzer Hara bothering them. I personally, I'm working on my eating. I love food. I remember I would scarf food down. Like if it's so tasty, I want to eat faster. And because of these, I realized I watch Rav Yitzhak Abu Hatzera, right? I watch how he eats. Very, very slow. While he talks Torah, he doesn't dig in. He eats with intention, very properly. I know he doesn't sleep also. I've heard things. He's just always learning, taking phone calls all night long. He does sleep a little bit, but oversleep, God forbid. No, he does not. And greed, I see him handing out money like it's, to every single family that needs money here. He goes, asks the big givers in the Jewish communities, saying, "Hey, we need, like, this Jew, this family needs money." And I've seen him take out wads of cash to simple Jews here in Tzfat, just like handing it out. Here, how much do you need again? And boom, boom. No greed at all. These tzaddikim have truly refined themselves. It's an inspiration, and we need to do the same. Don't be attached to this physical world. We're just here for splitting moments. It's a blink of an eye. For me, I have 3 kids right now. They're growing up so fast. It's crazy. And then I'm like, I remember I was a kid. I remember I was a little boy just like that. And now I'm a man. It was in a blink of an eye. And, I'm going to be an old man soon. I'm already getting gray hairs in my beard. We're gonna, everyone dies. And we all have to know that, realize that, talk to Hashem about that. Hopefully, God willing, we'll be able to finish our mission before that happens while we're alive. But know that this world it's just a blink of an eye. We're only passing through to do the inner work, and then we're going to the next world. Every single person, you watching this, you're going to die, and I'm not here to scare you, but it's to encourage you to get close to God, because there is the next world, and we're all getting there.
But if we're alive when the Mashiach comes, we don't have to die.
There's 1,000 years of Shabbat, whatever that means, after the year 6,000, the Zohar talks about, and Hashem's going to bring us all up together. He's going to destroy the worlds, and then he's going to recreate it, and then it's going to be eternity. I don't know what any of that means. The Gemara talks about it. The Zohar talks about it. So we're not going to... I don't know. I don't know what any of that means. Supposedly, we're going to be able to travel worlds, interdimensional maybe, space. I don't know. I don't know what's about to happen. But I do know right now, physically, that we are born and we live a life and then we die. And look at the whole Charlie thing. We don't know. He was giving a speech. He was doing everything that he loves and what he truly is passionate about. And in a blink of an eye, he's gone. I don't know. Our brothers and sisters in Jerusalem this week, right?
They were who and why?
I don't know. And our brothers and sisters in Jerusalem, right? Just happens. They're on the bus, starting their day. The terrorist comes, gone. But was everything Hashem does is for the good, right? We just don't see it. Everything's, concealed. But just know that we're going to go. It doesn't matter how you're going to go, but we're going to go, and be okay with that, because Hashem loves us. And this world, don't be attached to this world, right? Enjoy this world. Definitely, Hashem wants to give us pleasure. He wants to give us reward. He wants to give us a wife and kids. He wants us to give us a house and a car, and he wants to give us abundance. He wants also his children to share with each other. I'm a father. I want my kids sharing, not fighting. So too, all the nations, no matter if you're a Jew or a Gentile or any culture that you're from, you are a human being. Hashem created you in his image, and he wants you to get along with your brothers and sisters. So let's do it. Do we have time to meditate?
Yeah, like 5 minutes.
5-minute meditation?
Yeah, is that good?
Let's do it. Okay.
Yeah.
So get comfortable, close your eyes, and take a nice deep breath through your nose. Exhale through the mouth. Take another deep breath through the nose. And exhale. One more deep breath. And release. Just breathe nice and gently, allowing your entire body to become relaxed, head to toe, grounding you into this moment. Imagine this beautiful bright light coming down from the sky, entering into your mind, giving you holy thoughts and ideas, illuminating your consciousness, expanding, getting brighter and brighter. And all those negative thoughts in your minds, any doubts, just dissolve away, giving you knowledge that Hashem runs the world in everything. Everything you see, hear, smell, touch, taste. Everything is divine. Everything is from God. And ingrain that into your mind. Ein od mevado, there is nothing but Hashem. And everything Hashem does is for a reason. And allow this light to flow down into your heart. Feel your heart getting warmer and warmer and brighter, brighter. Setting your heart on fire, giving you holy desire. And feel your heart burning away all those negative feelings that you have within inside. All those klipots around your hearts. Those husks that are trying to stop you from feeling. Imagine all of that just dissolving away and your heart getting brighter and brighter. And filling you up with love, joy, gratitude. Allow that to flow down to your roots, to your yesod, your brit. Allow this light to flow through your entire being, aligning your nefesh, ruach, and neshama in perfect unity. Opening up your crown to your chaya and your yechida, all the way up to the heavenly throne. And know that you are the vessel, you are the channel for Hashem. You are His Merkava, His vehicle to bring godly light down into this world. And just allow this divine presence, the Shekhinah, to come down and to connect with you in full devekut. So wherever you go, whatever you do, whatever you say, you're walking with Hashem. Being that light into this world, this dark world. Being to help all those people that you interact with along the way and on your journey. And connecting to Siddiqim along the way as well, to help your soul get closer and closer to Hashem, His divine timing. And send this light out to all your loved ones, your brothers, your sisters, all the Jewish people, all the nations of the world, and walk with Hashem in everything you do. You can stay in this as long as you like. Have a blessed day.